Good morning. Welcome to my video lesson today. All of us are trying to make money, isn't it? Today we are struggling in the COVID situation, and really we are all working hard, but we don't really understand why we don't make that kind of money that we wish to make. So in this video, I'm going to take you through some techniques using law of attraction where you can really make the money that you really want to make. Very surprising, isn't it? I'm going to show you how it all happens. Just be with be with this video, and you will learn it. And I'm Dr. Krishna Kumar. Um, I basically I'm here because I love making presentations and helping people. I'm a doctorate in management. I'm a success coach. Now let's quickly get on to the video. And what is law of attraction? Does it work or it doesn't work? See, law of attraction is basically based on the law of energy. I hope all of you understand what is law of energy. Am I right? Everything in this universe is made of what? Energy, right? Do you agree with me? And it is based on the principle of law of energy exchange. You know what's exchange? So let me give you a simple example of what is energy. You take a plastic bottle of water, or you take a water in a pot. When you heat it, what happens to it? It boils, and the water is converted into steam, isn't it? Water is converted into steam. So energy is transformed from one form to another. Right? Do you agree with me? So energy can neither be created nor destroyed. I want all of you to listen out to me once again. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. Okay, everything in the universe is energy, right? Your energy, I am energy, God is energy. Everything in the universe is an energy. And remember this law of energy exchange. Everything works on the principle of law of energy exchange. So what we give out is very important in the form of energy. Now the law of attraction works on the science of frequency. I hope you know what's a frequency. Very simple to understand. When you want to listen to a radio, you tune on to a particular station, isn't it? When you tune on to a particular station, what happens? You receive that particular frequency and that station plays. If you tune on to FM 103.8, you can't get the channel playing on 95.0, isn't it? Because your frequency is 103.8. So when you tune on to a particular frequency, you receive that particular frequency. Let me give you a simple example to understand it much better. When you want to tune your TV channel, you select a particular channel, let's say 72. When BBC News is, it's the BBC News, you get only the BBC News. You can't expect some other channel to play because you have tuned to 72. Right. Very important is when you really want to make the money or achieve something in life, you need to tune your frequency to it. What is meant by tuning your frequency to it? Let me explain it out more clearly. Let's say, for example, you're a person with an income of, say, 10,000 rupees a month. I repeat, you're earning 10,000 rupees a month. That's your salary. You work for it right from morning till evening. So what happens is your mindset is you can make 10,000 comfortably, and the good news about this is you will not make 1 rupee less than that. So every month you make 10,000, right? But the bad news about it is because you're tuned to this frequency, Suppose you make something about 10,000, somebody gives you a money and you get a huge amount, somehow you lose it. Very surprising, isn't it? There are examples for all this. But at the same time, the good news is, can you reset this frequency? Yes, you can do that. You can reset this frequency. How to do that? That's where the law of attraction works. So once you change the frequency, like I told you earlier, because you're tuning to a channel of 10,000, you are making 10,000. If you change your frequency, you can set that amount to a higher level. The next important principle I want you to remember is, what goes around comes around. Am I right? What goes around comes around. So you give something to this universe, and the universe responds to you. What is it that you give to the universe? Your mind or frequency is set at 10,000, so the universe gives you 10,000. Nothing more, nothing less. So unless, suppose you want to make 1 lakh a month, so you need to change your frequency. You need to communicate and connect with the universe to make this 1 lakh. Now I'm going to teach you some of the few basic techniques here as to how you can do that. And in my following videos, I'm going to give you very powerful techniques on how you can do all and achieve all this. So this is a basic video where I'm trying to tell you what is the law of attraction, how to put it to work. So when you want to increase your income, you need to change your frequency. And how to change the frequency, as I told you, through powerful affirmations. You need to practice them. I'm going to also tell you some affirmations, how to put those affirmations to use, and how you can really, stand to benefit by, putting them to real use. Now, a very interesting question is, all of you need to understand this. What's the difference between rich people and the struggling people or the poor people? I want you to think deeply for a minute. Rich people always attract opportunities. You agree with me? What is opportunities? They tend to look at every opportunity that comes their way. A problem also is looked upon as an opportunity. They see what is there in it for me. But struggling people always attract problems. They always see problems in opportunities. You got the difference? Very difficult to understand, isn't it? They see problems even in opportunities. But rich people see opportunities even in problems. I want you to understand the basic difference. I agree. We all say that, COVID is there, economy is down, but rich people are still rich. They're not struggling. So you might be wondering, why and how is it that they're able to lead a same lifestyle which the struggling people are finding it extremely difficult? See, the rich people always don't work for money. I repeat, rich people don't work for money. What do? They make money work for them. You understood the difference? When you start working for money, every day you need to work, and there is a limit to the amount of money that you can make. But when you put money to work and make money work for you, it becomes a different game altogether, and you start making lot of passive income. Have you heard about this passive income? Okay, let me explain it to you. What's passive income? See, every day you go to work and you work a number of hours, and you don't have time for anything else, and you're paid an X amount of salary. That means you're working for money. Am I right? That is, you're working for money. You're working for a salary. You're working for a payslip. But what do rich people do? See, for example, they invest. You know what's investments? Suppose you put your money in the bank, you get some interest. You deposit money in the post office savings, you get interest. You put your money in mutual funds, you're earning, you know, income, returns. You put your money into business. If the business is going to do well, you're going to make huge returns. Am I right? So what do rich people do? They put their money in different, avenues which generates passive income. So they have mastered the art of making money work for them. Very interesting, isn't it? Can we also do that? Yes, we can do that. And we also can, generate multiple sources of passive income and be rich. Agreed? Yes. So you need to now very seriously think of passive income. Imagine, suppose you had passive streams of income, even if your job is gone in the COVID. You don't need to have to worry about it, right? So how do we do all this? By using the principle of law of attraction. I'm going to tell you that. I told you earlier, everything is energy. Very simple techniques. It's not rocket science. How to use this principle of energy exchange to achieve all this is what I'm going to tell you in this video. Please stay on with me. So all that you need to now do is understand the frequency at which you're operating. What is the frequency that you're operating? That is your current level of your lifestyle and your salary. That's your current frequency. I don't know what it is. It might be struggling frequency or comfortable frequency, comfort frequency. But I hope many of you would agree that you're still not very comfortable. So it's you're operating at a struggling frequency. So you agree that you need to change your frequency. In the first place, you need to reset your unconscious frequency. See, this is unconscious, your unconscious mind. These are all, locked into your unconscious mind. I hear people telling me it's very difficult to make money. Money is very hard. Earning money is very difficult. Saving money is difficult. Managing money is difficult. People get scared. So that fear is the first factor that you have to remove. You have to convert that fear into faith. You have to believe that each one of you deserve to be, resourceful. God has given us this capacity. But we are all ignorant about this truth of what frequency is. At what frequency is. First is, we need to be aware of something. What is that awareness? At what frequency levels are we operating today? What is the second thing that you need to do? Change. Why do we need to change? Because we want something better. We need something good. So we need to reset our unconscious frequency. How do we do that? Again, through affirmation techniques, through use of law of energy exchange. We need to communicate with the universe. Let's see how to do that. Would you agree that a lot of people in this world are very talented? They are very knowledgeable, well learned. But the sad part of it is your talent and knowledge. Is your income, in proportion to your talent and knowledge? Most of you disagree. You say no. Why? So you have the talent and knowledge, you have all the skills, but still your income is not in proportion to your talent and knowledge. This is something where I want every one of you to very seriously think. But when you look down, when you look at some people, they don't have knowledge like you possess, they don't have the talents, but their income is very high. What is the secret? Don't we need to understand this? So it's not the talent or the knowledge, but it is. We need to understand something beyond this to be successful in life. And that's what I'm going to today tell you, the law of attraction and how it works. No matter who you are, which country you are from, which race or religion you are from, what's your knowledge or your talent is, but you can make amazing results using this powerful technique, most powerful technique, which I'm going to really share with you today. So you want to change your frequency? As I told you earlier, are you operating at the money making frequency? Are you operating at the wealth creating wealth creation frequency? Now I'm trying to introduce you to what is money making frequency. Money making is when you believe that you need to work to earn money, then you're operating at money making frequency. I repeat, when you believe that you need to earn money to make a living, then you're operating at a money making frequency. That means you believe that you need to work to make money. But what is creating wealth frequency? Money works for you. You generate passive sources of income and you make money work for you. So even while you're sleeping, money works and multiplies. Money works and multiplies. So you're taken care of all your needs. Even if you don't work, you're comfortable. You need to work for passion. You don't need to work for money. There's a lot of difference. When you work for passion, you're excited. And the kind of vibration people see in you is quite different. You no more consider work as pain, but you consider work as some service that you're rendering to this human kind. So you need to create wealth. Wealth creation is more important than just working for money. The process is easy. I want all of you to do the simple exercise. What is the comfortable level of income? How to change your frequency? Listen to it very carefully. What is the comfortable level of income you need to have a lifestyle that you desire per month? I repeat. Decide what is the comfortable income that you might need for leading a lifestyle that you desire per month. The second step is you need to create multiple sources of income to achieve this. How do we do this? We have to see. Now first I want you to do a simple exercise. Sit with all your family members. I'm going to show you in the next slide a template as to how you can, work the kind of figures for your lifestyle. So sit with all your family members and please do this exercise right away. See, this is the wealth goal template. So you have the essential expenses every month like food, including might be eating outside any number of times. You want, you include it, it's your choice. Then you need to buy clothing, good clothes to wear, go shopping, buy everything that you desire. Healthcare, very important for your medicines, visiting the doctor, taking some proteins, nutrients to keep yourself fit. Then you might have your house rent to pay. If it's your own house, you might need maintenance to be paid. You need money for maintenance. Then you have the lifestyle expenses like a car, the outfit, jewelry, shoes, watches, perfumes, tours within the country and outside the country, foreign trips, including shopping. Then you might be requiring money for subscriptions like clubs, associations, which you would like to be a part of as part of your lifestyle. Put down everything and just estimate how much of money you think you require for each of this. For example, your car. If you're owning a very luxurious car, it might require petrol, fuel expenses, maintenance expenses. Include everything, estimate it out, and figure out how much money you require. Suppose this is just an example, not an ultimate figure. Suppose you think it's 2 lakhs a month, and your family members agree that we need 2 lakhs a month. Good. Don't worry about what you're making at present. Put this 2 lakhs into a paper. And simple, I'll give you a simple arithmetic. Just multiply this by 2. You're wondering why I'm asking you to multiply this by 2. So 2 into 2 is how much? 4. 4 lakhs a month, right? 4 lakhs a month. So why do you think this is important? Think for a minute. You have inflation, right? Petrol is not selling at the same cost at which it was selling at in the 1990s, right? It has gone up. So what do you call this as? Many of the food products are selling at a higher price. Everyday prices are going up. What do we call this as? Inflation. Isn't it inflation? So we have to revise our figures for inflation, because this 2 lakhs may not be worth the same 2 lakhs after 10 years. Do you agree with me? So we need to multiply it by 2. A simple arithmetic, because the average inflation is 5 to 7%. So for the next 20 years, I want you to just multiply it by 2. So you make 4 lakhs. Got it? 4 lakhs. So whatever is your estimate, just multiply it by 2. That's a simple formula. Once you have this figure in your mind, that becomes your, wealth goal, which you need to achieve. It's a goal. You've not achieved it yet. But how do we do that? Here is a simple technique that I'll give you today. Try it out for 30 days. This is a very powerful affirmation technique. So when you do this affirmation, many a times people wonder why law of attraction doesn't work for me. You know why? There are very important things about affirmation. The rule number 1 for affirmation to work is, it needs to be very specific, result oriented, that is end result oriented, and it has to be very specific, and it has to be emotional. When you say it, there must be a lot of emotional content in it, otherwise it doesn't work. Now the first affirmation here is, I am wealthy and financially free. When you say this, there should be a lot of smile, there should be a lot of happiness, and there should be a lot of positive emotions in you. So I am wealthy and financially free. What is financial freedom? You don't need to work for money anymore. Every month you have the money that you need to run your family. Second affirmation, I always focus on passive sources of income. So you put a number there. I always focus on, let's say, 5 passive sources of income. 5. Have 10. Have 15. But I'm just giving you a possible, minimum figure of 5 passive sources of income. You list out what is the sources of passive income. Like, one may be depositing in the bank. One may be mutual funds where you invest your money. Third is, you might, invest on bitcoins, but please don't do any investments without you doing some research. Many people lose money. I want to tell you this here, by just telling that my friend will take care of everything and he's an expert, and I just give the money and forget it. So you'll have to forget the money. The money is gone. Unless you have knowledge about the passive source into which you are putting your money into, please don't end up. So every day you need to do some research on passive sources of income, understand how it works, understand the pros and cons before you start investing your money into this. I just wanted to put you this. The third affirmation is, I always focus on creating multiple sources of passive income. So you create multiple sources of passive income. You say this to you every day morning, loud with energy. The fourth affirmation, powerful, is I am already making rupees. Now I just told you all dollars. So I told you an example, 4 lakhs. So put that figure here, 4 lakhs a month happily and easily. When you say that, you should feel very happy and you should feel that the process is very easily achieved. You must say this as though you've already achieved. I am already making. Please note this. That's why I said end result. Don't say I think I can make, or don't say I will be making. No, law of attraction doesn't work. Am I right? I repeat. You should say as though it has already been achieved. Am I right? So these are the four basic, examples of affirmations that you can keep saying every day in the morning as soon as you get up or up from the bed, and every night before you go to bed very loudly. In the future, I'm also going to teach you the water bottle technique, what you can use to make your affirmations really work. And water is the most amazing resource in the world which can absorb all the energy. So I would be also sharing that in my further videos, and you can look at it and then learn how to use this water bottle technique, which is a very powerful technique, amazing technique, which I've been using and I've been getting amazing results. I've suggested it to many people and many people are getting amazing results. So that's great technique. And thanks for watching my video. I hope you and your family will be benefited by this video and the small tips that I have given you to apply the law of attraction. Keep further watching my videos, and if you have any questions, you can put them on the comments below and I would be more than glad to answer it. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel.